Hi all, good morning. I want to go over the euro-dollar recap video from last week. I'm going to go over the weekly chart now, and from there I'm going to go into the execution. So the euro has a support at 78 to 75% retracement on a weekly chart, which is a very strong support area for a high probability bounce off that level. We can see a divergence occurring on the CCI divergence, and we are oversold on a weekly chart on the stochastic RSI here. So we are looking for a bounce off of that level, and I was stalking it, but I wasn't available to take the trade earlier this week on the initial bounce, so I waited for a pullback, and that's what I executed my entry. So just going over this move, this is a very strong reversal pattern. Let me point it out here. This is a CCI reversal pattern. If this market was supposed to continue going lower, this is a sell signal, and this was market stopped here, and buyers came in and stopped the market from going lower, and this traps some short sellers in this area with stops above this area high here. So let me just put that around 109.98. So stops will be triggered about this, and this is on the CCI. It's a reversal signal when it crosses the zero line here. So this was a good example of a wave 1 or A at this stage, where we're looking for a projection of that move towards at least 100% move to 1061, where it was reached on October 11th. Then we dropped back down. We tested the high of that breakout point, and the market just couldn't hold, and this is another confirmation that we are holding and we're moving higher at this stage. Having this said, the market rallied, and this is an impulsive wave, which be considered a wave 3, sorry, in that case, based on Elliott-wave. So we did an 1, 2, 3, and we expect a correction of wave 4, which usually comes in a form of ABC correction. So this would have been the move, and if you want to calculate that level, it was a 38 pullback of the whole move, 38% pullback of the whole move from here to here, and we bounced off that 37.5 or 38.2 support area. It was also a projection confluence area at 100%. So this was a very strong support at 110.76 area. So zooming down into a 240-minute chart, this is the double bottom at that support, and which happens to be 107.76. The low was 107 on that day on 107.73. So this is where I took my long position as the market continued moving higher, confirming that double bottom. A stop below that low was a very tight stop with a very good risk reward trade, and the market continued going higher the next day until the FOMC, which was on October 30th, sorry, and the market tried to retest that low again, and it failed. So it went higher, stopped at the 1169 area, pulled back. I added another position here and moved my stop higher, so for a free trade with a break-even stop. On Friday I expected the market to continue higher. It stalled at this double top here, so I took a partial profit and I left the rest of the core position to break higher next week, hopefully into wave 5, and we'll be projecting a target for wave 5. It's at 0.618 of that move, which is around 112.20, which happens to be around as well in that vicinity of this previous swing high. So anywhere between 12.20 to 12.50 would be a good area for target for that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move up. I hope this gives you an idea on the context of that trade and the execution, and hopefully next week we'll hit that target. I'll exit my position and we'll wait for a pullback correction, maybe take another long entry, as on a weekly chart it still has more potential to move higher, at least to maybe to 114 area, but it remains to be seen. It's just looking for the zero line here on a weekly chart to be cleared, and then we'll see how it goes until next week. Have a good weekend all, and talk to you soon.